King Charles' funeral plans underway, death is a possibility for Ailing royal amid cancer. The plans for King Charles III's funeral are currently underway as death is a possibility for the ailing royal. The business of planning his funeral has already begun, an insider exclusively tells In Touch of the current monarch. Unpleasant as it seems. Teen Moms Macy praises ex-Ryan's new girlfriend. In recent months, King Charles' health has been deteriorating. Buckingham Palace announced in February that he had been diagnosed with cancer just 1 week after his hospitalization for prostate surgery earlier that month. Although the father of two, 75, has returned to royal duties, the insider says the going has been rough. He's making public appearances, but they're for shorter periods of time, notes the source. He is often whisked in by helicopter and then whisked out. After an engagement, he needs a good rest. As In Touch has previously reported, he was given just 2 years to live after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. The palace is giving the impression that Charles is on the mend, but he's still very sick, the insider explains. Still, he's the king and palace officials are practical enough to know death is a possibility. The king's funeral plan's code name is Operation Menai Bridge, named after a suspension bridge in Wales. A nod to King Charles III's longtime role as the Prince of Wales. The minute-by-minute plan will begin to unfurl the moment of the 75-year-old's death. First, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom will be informed, followed by key personnel, setting the plan into motion. What will follow is the official announcement of his demise, the period of official mourning and the details of his state funeral. As viewers of The Crown have seen, the monarch's funeral prep begins almost as soon as he ascends the throne. But with Charles battling cancer, insiders tell In Touch the monumental task. Charles' mother Queen Elizabeth II's 2022 death involved 10 days of events and 100 heads of state and thousands of military personnel, has become more urgent. Buckingham Palace confirms Charles' funeral plans are updated on an ongoing basis. When the time comes, the royals will be ready for a ceremony worthy of a king. Charles' distinct tastes will no doubt be reflected in his funeral. The music lover commissioned new orchestral music for his May 2023 coronation, for example. An avid gardener and conservationist, he also used British wildflowers. Officials will make sure a funeral for the king meets his wishes and expectations while following proper protocol. The insider continues. Charles at least can find some peace in that. Charles has been the reigning monarch since ascending the throne in May 2023 following the death of his mother in September 2022. Heir apparent since 1952, Charles waited more than 70 years to wear the crown. At 73, he was the oldest person in British history to accede to the throne. A state funeral isn't the only thing on Charles' mind. A proponent of modernizing, and slimming down, the monarchy, he is eyeing a future where fewer and fewer royals are granted access to the balcony at Buckingham Palace during events like Trooping the Colour. More important, he's eager to see minor royals cut from the palace payroll, with Prince Andrew's sex scandal and Harry and Meghan's exit. There are fewer working royals and no plans to replace them, says the insider of Charles' brother and estranged son and daughter-in-law. Heir to the throne Prince William is on board with the changes. Tellingly, as the king's health fails, says the insider. William has taken on a bigger role and Charles has drawn him in on much of the decision-making.